What's going on, family? And welcome back to Israel's Movie Reviews, where we're going to be discussing today a movie called Moonlight. I actually just came from the theater and I actually just watched this, and I was stunned. I was stunned. This movie is visually epic. But was the movie epic as a whole? No, definitely had its flaws, but let's get straight into it. This movie was directed by Roland Emmerich, who I'm a huge fan of. He's been around for a long time. He gave us movies like Universal Soldier from back in the early 90s, which I enjoyed thoroughly. If you didn't check it out, I do have a review on it, so go back and definitely check it out. And this movie was also written by him as well, along with Harold Closer and Spencer Cohen. This movie stars Halle Berry, Patrick Wilson, John Bradley. He even has Michael Pena in the movie. And this movie is not your basic average space adventure. It definitely has inconveniences and a lot of plot holes, a lot of plot devices, but the movie as a whole is very, very entertaining. And I'll give you a short summary about the movie. The movie basically, in Moonfall, mysterious force knocks the moon from its orbit around Earth and sends it hurtling on a collision course with life as we know it, right? With mere weeks before the impact and the world on the brink of annihilation, NASA executive and former astronaut Jo Fowler, played by Halle Berry, who's gorgeous in this role. This woman seems not to age. Is convinced that she has the key to saving us all. But only one astronaut from her past, Brian Harper, and conspiracy theorist Casey Houseman, played by John Bradley, believe her. These unlikely heroes will form a bond and mount an impossible last-ditch mission space effort, leaving behind everyone they love, only to find out that they might have prepared for the wrong mission. And what I thought was really cool about the movie was it kind of reminded me of Armageddon in a very minute way. You know, there's a small amount of people who actually go to space to try to go check this out, and they not come up short, but you can tell they go through their issues, their dilemmas, right? So that being aside, that was very realistic, right? Obviously, we're human. We don't belong in space, but if we do go to space, we might encounter some issues, right? So if you're a Roland Emmerich aficionado and you out there, you know the drill. You know where this movie's gonna go. It's an exhibition dump mixed with some superficial human elements and interest. It's a drama and occasional disaster movie because it has a lot of events that form not only disasters but chaos, which ensues throughout the movie before ending with a big finale, which fell flat for me. Despite still being an enjoyable fare, Moonfall, it clearly lacks the charm of his previous films. One thing is for sure, the film is a conspiracy theorist's wet dream. You know, this movie really puts you to think, brings up questions that many people in this world have already lying in their mind. I like the story and the plot of the movie, but the main thing, like I said, the movie ended for me on a very bad note. You know, you have this high-flying, disaster space, adventure-filled movie where you have an adventure taking place in space, and I wanted it to end very different than what it did. I wonder if they were doing another movie because of what the ending was and what was said, without spoiling anything. This movie does have a lot of comedic elements. John Bradley, I think, knocks every joke out the park. Every joke that was meant to be definitely hit. I feel Halle Berry was very, very strong in her role. Patrick Wilson, man, this guy looked like an astronaut. I don't know if it's because he was recently, you know, doing Aquaman also, where he got really huge and beefed up, really handsome. And Michael Pena's in this movie, and he's very underutilized. If you're gonna have Michael Pena in a movie, you got to give him more to do. I felt like he was more of a side character, and not to his own fault, but he was lacking his charisma, his charm that he usually brings with him in his roles. And this movie overall, the cinematography, obviously, the CGI, the special effects were on another level. Obviously, there are movies that pass this when it comes to the special effects, but the special effects for one of the first movies this year so far that showed as many effects as it did, got applauded. The cinematography was amazing, the way they edited it, and the way the movie was well written as well. The movie could have been paced a little better, but there was no complaints there. And definitely, I give this movie a strong 7 out of 10. I think it's definitely a must watch, but not on the big screen. I think you can wait for it to come out on streaming services or DVD, even a Blu-ray, which I think it'll be amazing. But definitely go check this movie out and let me know what you thought on the Discord. Let me know what you thought of Halle Berry's performance. Patrick Wilson, did you like John Bradley as the comedic relief? Or you in the minority? Or you just like me, you want Michael Payne with a bigger role if they ever come out with a sequel to this? So definitely, that's my review. If you like this video, hit that like button, hit that notification bell, and share this video. If you want more content from me, subscribe to the next one. Peace.